FamBam, welcome back to my channel. If you're doing fantastic, if this is the first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Estee, MsTopacJay. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a foundation test on the new Colourpop No Filter Foundation. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this brand has a foundation. Honestly, I still cannot believe it. I also picked up the No Filter pressed powder as well, which we're going to be using in today's video, and we're also going to be using it in a full face of Colourpop video. Pray for me, for me. Pray I find my way. This foundation retails for $12 and it comes in 42 shades. And it looks like there's like 7 foundation shades in each category of the 42 shades. Does that make sense? So basically we've got fair, light, medium, medium dark, dark, and dark deep. And we've got 7 shades in each category, which I think is pretty impressive. You know, they kind of like even the playing field a little bit. I mean, I would really like to see a little bit, just a teensy more, you know, deep shades, but they did a good job compared to other brands out there, literally. They're also claiming for each category to be suitable for neutral, warm, and cool undertone. I picked up the shade Deep Dark 185, and after this shade, there's still 6 shades. If this is my shade, even remotely close to my shade, I would really be excited, because most of the time, my shade is the deepest shade in foundation ranges and whatnot. To be honest with you guys, when I was trying to pick up my shade, I was a little bit confused, and I had to watch a couple of videos, and I fast forwarded to the part where they were swatching the shade and whatnot, just to see what kind of shade I should go for, and I was still a little bit confused. So I was really happy to see that Colourpop actually put a method on their website that you can use to select the shade. But even with that, I still had a little bit of an issue. So I really hope the shade that I picked up is gonna match me, but it looks like it might. When you go to the section that says match by brand, you can select your current foundation brand. And in the current foundation brand, there's MAC Studio Fix Fluid, there's Fenty Beauty, Estee Lauder, and Maybelline Fit Me. And I was really excited because I had all these foundations and I know my shade in all these foundations. So in MAC Studio Fix Fluid, I'm in the shade NW45, but the thing about this is there wasn't NW45 in the shade range of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which I still don't understand why there isn't, but I just went ahead and picked NW46, and for that it came up with Deep Dark 185. So with Fenty Beauty, I went ahead and selected the shade 440 and it came up with Deep Dark 190. So I was like, okay, let's go into Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and with this one I'm in the shade 5C1 Rich Chestnut, and with this one it came up with Dark 180. I was so confused, and I went with Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and in this one I'm in the shade 355 Coconut, and it came up with Dark 175. So I'm like, yeah, that is way off, especially after watching a couple of people's video. So I just decided to pick the shade 185 because that was calling out to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is claiming to be a warm foundation with golden yellow undertone for deep dark skin tone, and I'm of golden undertone and warm undertone as well. So yeah, so this is the foundation bottle right here. It's a glass jar and it's a 25 ml bottle. I must say the bottle is cute. It's adorable because it has all these like stars on it. You guys have probably already seen this already, and it comes with a cap. It doesn't have a lid on it, but this part apparently is kind of like a twistedy luckety type of mechanism or whatever that you can use to like just twist it open and you pump it out and then you twist it to lock it. That's really cool. So this foundation is claiming to be a no filter foundation. They're saying it's selfie ready. Literally, that's what they're saying on the website. I'm like, that is a claim. They're claiming for it to be a full coverage natural matte foundation that delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. They're saying it's an oil-free, lightweight formula that blends smoothly and is easily customizable to create the coverage you want. They said build it up or share it out. Even though they're saying it's oil-free and whatnot, and it's going to stay on, you know, it's going to look flawless from day to night, they don't necessarily have a longevity claim to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a mattifying primer on one side of my face, and I'm just going to use an hydrating primer on the other side of my face, just so I can have something on my face, you know. All right, there we go. The primers have been applied, and you can instantly see that one side looks matte and the other side looks hydrated. Ooh. You can hear it in there. Ooh, it's runny. Ooh, Jesus, it's very runny. And this looks promising. This looks promising, the shade. All right, let's go in with the brush on this side. And this is the Shop Miss A AOA Studio F23 brush. Wow, this shade is going to be good. Yes. Okay. It doesn't smell like anything. Oh my gosh. This is so nice. Oh my gosh. The more, like, as I apply it, it's just setting into my skin. Oh my goodness. Hello. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Hello. So I finished that one pump. One pump doesn't really give me a lot, I must say. This this is interesting in a good way. Did I sound negative? I don't know. I mean, they're claiming for it to be matte. It's not matte per se. Like when I touch it, I can see the indentation of my finger, but it's feeling matte, but not like slap your face matte. There's the shade right there. I'm gonna blend it in. If this disappears fully, I am going to, whoa. Hello? Hello? Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing fine. Hello, everybody. Hope you're feeling. Hope you're feeling fine. Okay, I was really nervous about the shade, y'all. I was really nervous. But when they arrived, I'm like, this looks promising. It's not even my birthday. Guys, it's like my skin. I prefer the finish of the brush. I mean, this is the brush. I'm speechless right now. I mean, it's not perfect. Actually, based on the claim, it's about 80% matching the claim, which is cool. And I say 80% because it's not necessarily matching the matte claim that they have, but then they said it's natural matte. So it looks natural matte. Aside from this side that looks a little bit luminous because of the Wonder Blend, and I believe also because of the Too Faced primer I have underneath as well. When you touch it, it's not matte whatsoever, so you're gonna have a finger mark. Like, you see that? No, but I can say that I can only see about 40% of my blemishes. Like the one on my forehead, you can't really see it. I can see my mustache color, the hyperpigmentation on my upper lip. But the shade, guys, I'm okay with the shade. It's not every time that I buy foundation online that I get 80% my right shade. Like, it's not every time. So this is throwing me for a loop in a good way. So if you're NW45, NW46, Estee Lauder 521 Rich Chestnut, Maybelline Fit Me 355, what other foundation was there? If you're any of those things, Fenty Beauty 440, but maybe kind of 430 mixed with 440 shade, you're good. You're good. This is what we're looking like. Yep, we're sitting on a light to medium coverage. Can you see it? All right, so because of the finish, I need to set it with a powder, and with that, I'm basically gonna go in with the new Colourpop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder. It's called the Sheer Pressed Powder. This powder comes in 6 shades, and just like the category of the skin tone of the foundation, they also have it for fair, light, medium, medium dark, dark, and deep dark. And I picked up the shade Deep Dark. And with this one, I didn't need to do the whole find your shade thing because I was like, yeah, deep dark is the way to go because dark seems light. And when I apply it, if it does oxidize or whatever, I'll just turn it into a bronzer. 6 shades. I don't know if anyone darker than me can, you know, get away with it, but because it's a sheer pressed powder, maybe you'd still be able to get away with it. So they're claiming for this powder to be oil absorbing. They claim for it to be oil absorbing, and they say it's a sheer beautiful pressed powder compact. I really like the compact. It's so cute, but the thing is, I've already dirtied it. Do you see that? And this is a shade Deep Dark. Okay, so it's showing up a little bit brighter on camera, and this is the same issue I had when I saw a couple of other videos. So I'm gonna take a video with my phone so I can show you the true color. Hopefully I can get the true color on camera and whatnot. Okay, so it picks up a fair bit. All right, so that's cool. Now let's use it to set this side. Okay, with this foundation, because of the finish of this foundation, I don't know, because it feels like it's about to sweat off my face. Do it dead center. Just trying to pack it on my nose and see if it really is all controlling. All right, here we go. Honestly, it's still kind of, you know, transfers into my finger when I touch it, and I can still feel a tiny bit of wetness, but it's not as much. I can honestly say that I'm a little bit concerned about the stain power, but we're gonna find that out later on. All right, so for this side, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW45 to set it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of concealer under my eye because I'm looking a little bit flat, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape just a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend that out. Then I'm gonna set it using the RCMA No Color Powder, which I've transferred into this container right here because it's easier for me. All right, here we go. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blush. And I'll be using the e.l.f. blush palette, of course. Grab the shade. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. This foundation is reminding me of my Revlon Color Stay foundation. Literally, the finish and everything and the way the product is applying on it right now. Okay, so here we are. I'm just gonna go off and do it under my eyes and my lipstick and whatnot, and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are. I just like to kind of walk around my house and show you guys what the foundation looks like under different lights. Like living room lights is on. This is what it looks like. It looks good. It looks so natural. Let me take this up. Whew, it's cold. Here we are in daylight. Whew. Ooh, girl, I look good right now. It's not very sunny at the moment. It's very cold because we're in winter. Ooh, it's windy too. But let me just bring you close. Focus. Here we go. We're already having a cracking situation right here. But aside from that, it looks good. And it's still matching my skin tone really nicely. I don't look like a floating bubble head or whatever. So that's really cool. So now I'm going to take some flash photos and then we're going to go back inside and talk. All right, here we are. Face is all done. Lipstick has been applied. It looked pretty good in daylight as I just showed you. But is this foundation a selfie ready, no filter needed type of foundation? No, it is not. Because I took a selfie with it with flash and I didn't really look all that great. But when I took a picture with the camera I'm filming with right now, it looked good. Because it's mainly stills, you know, because I'm literally sitting here and pressed my remote. It looks good, you know, but just not with my phone and my Canon G7X camera. But it's a really nice natural finish type of foundation. So the time right now is around 10:42, but I did finish applying the foundation around 10 o'clock, 10:15 thereabout. So we're gonna calculate 8 hours from then on. So I'll see you babes in a second. Yep, I'll see you in 8 hours. Okay guys, here we go. So it's currently past 6. It's been about 8 hours. It's going to be 8 hours on the dot in about 4 minutes or so. So here we are, and I'm definitely dewy. Like, how you dewy? Okay, I have been like this for a while, and honestly I can actually say that the dewiness was more than this a couple of hours ago, and it kind of dried up because I've been sitting under the heater because it's winter here in Australia and I'm not about to freeze. Okay, and I kind of find that a little bit weird when you see oil on your nose and whatnot and it starts to dry. Ugh, I'm like, weird. For us who has oily skin, like we always kind of feel the need to run to the mirror to kind of check, am I oily? This is gonna give you that feeling throughout the day. Perhaps maybe if you use a setting spray, it's gonna be a little bit better. But as you guys know, I didn't use a setting spray in today's video, and I hardly really use a setting spray. If I'm gonna use a spray, I mainly go ahead and use water, and that's mainly when my face is feeling a little bit too matte. It's kind of separating my smile line a little bit, but I'm very, very expressive. I laugh a lot. I'm very loud. If you guys already know, I talk a lot, I sing a lot. So I always kind of get that. The main times I don't get it is if I put concealer right there and I set it with a powder, I don't get it as much. So I don't really blame this foundation, you know, on that or with that, about that. Yeah. So actually, let me go in with the powder, the pressed powder, and just, this powder is very, very sheer, but you can still see the tint of the color on my face. Does that make sense? Let me use it to cover my nose so you can see what I'm saying. See that? So this is the side that I've applied the powder, and this side does not have a powder. All right, so here we go. I'm definitely looking more powdery. Ooh. And it feels much better. Oh yes, my chin is still wet though. Weird. Ugh. But anyway, so there we go. So that's not bad. And as you guys can see, like, this foundation is very natural. I don't mind it. So would I recommend this foundation? Absolutely. I would recommend it for normal and dry skin. You guys are going to love this foundation. For normal to oily, combination skin and oily skin, you're going to look dewy throughout the day. You're going to keep running to the mirror to see if you're already oily and whatnot. And not just oily, if a little bit of the foundation is kind of left your face because you've been touching your face and you've been seeing some brown marks on your face, like skid mark. Ew. So what would I rate this foundation? I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for normal skin and dry skin and whatnot, and I'll give it about a 3 out of 5 for oily skin, and maybe a 3.5 out of 5 for combination oily skin. I've confused you. But I'm sure you get it. You get it after you kind of think about it, okay? So that's all I have to say about this foundation. What do you guys think? Have you already tried this foundation out? Have you tried it out? Comment down below. Today's shout out is Jenny. Shout out to you, Jenny. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, okay? Be sure to follow me on Instagram. My name is MsTopacJay there as well. And if you're interested in seeing the full face of Colourpop makeup, be sure to come back to my channel. Make sure the notification is turned on. Make sure you subscribe and all that, so that way you don't miss out when I do upload that video. Thank you so much for watching. As I just said, as always, for evidence, love yourself, and I'll see you babes in my very next video. Bye, FamBam.
But I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me.